Okay, I'm just making some quick adjustments to the gimbal. For some reason, it constantly changes on me and it turns off the upward tilt. And I'm adjusting my ISO. Okay, hello people of YouTube. I'm Sean Oz. If you've been here before, then you know I do a lot of drone stuff. Today I'm just out flying the Mavic Pro. I was trying so hard to get out of work. I closed the shop about an hour early and I came out here filming some bag review videos. I got this bag, wow, and I've got this Mavic bag, and I'm filming videos for that. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so, you know, stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to be giving away one of these cases. I'm trying to see if the Mavic Pro chat lets me actually see on my screen when someone comments. So I am trying to get that figured out right now, so bear with me. Whew. If anybody is in the chat room, yeah, go ahead and leave a chat. I'm also pulling up the iPad here to see if anyone's in there. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the live feature. Alright, bear with me. I'm getting this set up here. So I am trying to get that figured out right now. I don't see a way to even chat on the iPad. Dang. Oops. If anybody is in the chat room, yeah, go ahead and leave a chat. I'm also pulling up the iPad here to see. It's interesting. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, so on the iPad, I see you guys chatting away, yet on my phone screen when I'm flying, I do not. Does anyone know if there is a way to make it so that when you guys message, it pops up on the screen? Because if you do a Facebook Live on the Mavic Pro, then it does actually pop up and show you what someone said. And I don't see a spot to be able to do that. Let me see if anybody's got anything for me. It is the Mavic Pro, as you can see by the screen. My Mavic Air is right here, and the battery just doesn't last long enough, so I'm not doing it for the chat right now. Okay, so basically, I'm here in Dillon. There's a small park behind me, which when I take off, you'll be able to see all that. I just didn't want to start the props because it's so noisy. I was really doing a test to try to make it so that the chat would hopefully show up on my phone screen, yet I thought it was just the Mavic Air that wasn't doing that, but the Mavic Pro doesn't seem to be able to do that either. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research this more. Maybe I'll throw DJI an email, and if I can figure this out and there is a way, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, it's sort of a pain because I have to, you know, bring another device to be able to see what you guys are saying, which makes it harder to fly. But let me go up in the yeah, the Pro is a great drone. The Air is a great drone too. I'm really mixed between the two on which one I like more. Well, I don't think I do like either one more. That's the thing. I wish I could say that I like one definitively more than the other, but that's just not the case. All right, let me go ahead and take off here. I'm gonna move this. I'm still here, don't worry. I just don't want to take off on the table because there's metal in the table and I don't want my stuff being all wacko.
Take off.
Right,
the home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Alright, let me turn my ISO. That's a little too bright. I missed the sunset. I'm so bummed. Let me turn around and show you guys. So that's Buffalo Mountain right there. The one in the middle. Let me zoom in. Bam. See, that's a cool feature that the Air doesn't have. Alright, now are you guys noticing the camera is slightly moving? I'm not moving it. For the last couple of months, this has been happening with my Mavic Pro. It sort of just wants to move on its own for a little bit and then it stops. See how it's stopped moving? Alright, let's see if it does it again. Nope, not this time. It's got a little mind of its own. So that's a feature of the Mavic Pro that I'm not happy with. Not that that's actually a feature. There we go. Oh, that's much better. So I'm doing manual. I can throw it into auto. Let me see what you guys are saying over here. I should have brought my reading glasses. Oh no, some storm crashed their Mavic Air. That sucks. Man, I appreciate that, Donald. I'm glad that I've helped you out with some things. I'm sort of bummed I haven't been able to make more videos. But I've got to work, so I don't really make much money on YouTube. Like, I might make an extra $100 a month if I'm lucky. I am going to be making some merchandise for the tattoo shop that can double for YouTube. Maybe I'll make some drone stickers and things like that. Some crazy cool ones. If anyone's interested, let me know in the comments, and I can put those up for sale if anyone likes that kind of stuff. That would definitely help me be able to make more time and make more videos. Oh, that sucks that you haven't been able to fly on the East Coast. Let's see. The battery life and distance on the Pro is definitely better than the Air. The other day I was working with the Air, and it started disconnecting much sooner than what my Pro does. I don't know if you say the mountains aren't quite as big. They're over 14,000 feet. That's pretty big in my opinion. Now, they're not the biggest in the world, that's for sure, but they are pretty good size. So I'm going to go ahead and do this cool little flyover I did a second ago over here. So one thing, I can give you guys some tips. One thing a lot of people do when they're flying is they turn like this, using the left stick to turn where they want to go, and that's all they do. You see this footage? It's unusable. You can't use this footage on anything. But let's say right there, that's Buffalo Mountain, right in the center of the screen. Let's say you want to go from there to like over there, right? So what you want to do is, what I do at least, is fly forward. Then I start banking to the left with my right stick. And at the same time, I start turning to the right with my yaw with the right stick. And you see, it does this cool pan thing. You want to keep it nice and steady. And now you're going to see, because of the sun, the position, this is going to get really dark real quick, so I'm going to have to stop. And so I would stop, and then I would adjust and figure out where my next shot would be. So because of the way the sun is, I'm going to actually fly right over there. We're going to drop down a little lower. I'll check your comments in a minute, guys. I'm bringing it down by the ice. It is a beautiful day here, by the way. So we're going to come over here, and then I'm going to set up for the shot. Alright, so this whole little amphitheater area would be pretty cool. So what I'm doing is I'm banking left, and I'm going forward. So my thumbstick was at the top left corner on the right stick. So coming up, what I want to do is sort of pan around this and follow that bike path. So I'm going to go straight towards it. I'm actually going slightly left with my right stick and slightly right with my yaw. And it's bringing it in like this. And now I'm going straight, still right with my yaw. Now I'm switching everything. I'm going to go left with my yaw and forward and right with my right thumbstick. I wish I could show you guys. So, and I'm just trying to keep that bike path right on the center. And I know the area, so I know there's no trees down there. And yeah, I've got it a little dark right now, but I'm going up. God, it's so... That's the only problem with like manually doing the ISO. It sort of like gets dark on you. So here's the marina from the video the other day. And that guy who was snowboarding, if you caught that video, was out there. Ooh, staticky. All right, let me check your comments real quick. Yeah, Dylan, John, I love it too.
That's the only problem with like manually doing the ISO. Like,
oh, you live in Alaska Storm? Yeah, your mountains are going to be bigger. There's definitely some areas with crazier, bigger mountains. The 10-mile range over where Breckenridge is, I'll fly over there and sort of show you that. I can't go all the way because it's too far, but I can definitely show you 2 different ski resorts from where I'm at right now. Alright, so let me show you those ski resorts real quick. Alright, let's start with Keystone. Where am I? There I am. Alright, so I'm going up. I'm about 100 feet in the air right now. They can't see you.
That one can't?
No.
Aw.
No, you guys just missed it. My girlfriend Gina just walked up and did this weird little orangutan dance, thinking that she was on the camera, but all right. So another cool thing about the Mavic Pro is this zoom feature. So that's 2 times zoomed, right? And it comes in really handy for nature stuff. I'm sure for perverted peepers it might come in handy too. But so that mountain you see right over there, right in the center, that is Keystone, and that is one of the second peak, I guess, whatever that one's called. So I'm going up a little higher, and this right here is the top of the first peak, and that entire area all over there, that's all ski runs. That's Lake Dillon underneath me, and I enjoy flying over the lake because if it crashes, it crashes. I don't hurt anybody. I would feel horrible if this thing ever fell and hit somebody. So you can see Keystone really well right there. And you can see all the mountains as I get up a little higher. And let me point it over towards Breckenridge. So if you go over this way, you get, I always forget what that one right there, I don't remember the name of that one. Sapphire Point is right there, which is really cool. I'm going to do some videos up there soon. And aha, there's Breckenridge. Alright, so that's Breckenridge, and that's more of Lake Dillon, and there's my camera moving all on its own again. I'm not doing that. Oh, that's annoying. It didn't used to do this. So as I pan this way, I'm going to use my yaw slightly right, and I'm going to strafe to the left. Give a nice slow pan of that mountain range. You want to read me any of the comments? You don't have to.
I'm just cold, so I needed to move. But yeah, let's see if anybody's talking.
So Frisco is right over there somewhere. And this summer, my plans are to actually climb Buffalo Mountain and bring one of my drones with me. Who wants a shout out?
Crispy Films.
Crispy Films wants a shout out. Crispy Films wants a shout out. Okay.
Like chicken nuggets.
Hi, Crispy. Yeah, man, I'm gonna climb that mountain this summer. Definitely. All right, let's see if there's anything else I can answer. I've got about 12 minutes left. I would have been landing already with the air. So is there, did you read it?
I didn't see any questions. I see lots of comments.
Ooh, let's see. Let's read the comments.
Crispy Films wants a shout out. Okay.
Hold on a second, as I'm just reading.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna climb that mountain this summer. Definitely. All right, let's see if there's anything else I can answer.
You can stunt fly your Mavic Air through dense woods. That's pretty cool. I haven't put enough time with my Air yet to try anything crazy. Yeah, Keystone's pretty fun. I've only done copper once and didn't get a lot of time to actually do anything with it. So, you know, one thing that's crazy is, you guess how high I am right now. You probably never guess, but up here in the mountains, or pretty much anywhere, you know, like once you get over a certain height, everything looks the same. I find I get a lot better views typically with lower flying. So I'm just sort of doing a quick pan, and this is not something I would do if I was using this video for anything. Okay. So that's Keystone again. And I'm still zoomed in. This is all with the 2x zoom, which is a feature. It makes no sense they didn't put that on the Mavic Air. It's, you know, another feature that I really like is this one. Boom. I just used my little thumbstick and I'm looking straight down now, right? Look how quick and easy that is. And it's right back up. That is a feature that I miss also. You know, I don't really, the zoom thing, you don't need the stick. I have the stick set up to zoom. See, I can go in little by little, like this. But you can use your phone and just sort of drag a little bit like this. I'm actually using my fingers on it to do this. and that's fine too. I just don't understand why they got rid of some of these features. Like the ISO wheel, you guys can probably hear me going beep, beep, beep. That's the ISO wheel, me adjusting it on the fly. Let me see if I put it in auto, see it's gonna darken up. And as I turn, it's gonna readjust. See how it changes every time I move it to a different spot. And you know, for this live video, it might actually work better since I'm not actually setting up one shot at a time. Oh yeah, of course there's regulations by FFA all over the United States. My batteries for the Mavic Pro are great. They've been having no problems. So that's such a beautiful view. So that's Breckenridge, as you can see. And there's Keystone. And my house is like right over there, right down in that area, right past that little bit of water right there in that little neighborhood you see right over there. So I'm gonna bring it in for a closer view because my battery's down to like 8 minutes, which means this live video feed is gonna end soon. And I'm a little bummed that the chat window does not actually show as I'm flying like it does with Facebook. Maybe I'll throw in an email to YouTube and see if that's something that can be done, because I'd way rather just fly and look at my screen and see a chat window pop up on the top left of the screen like Facebook Live does, because that would make this so much easier to do this and talk to all you guys and girls, if there's any girls in there. More than likely there's all guys. But you know, I'm working on a couple of videos. I am working on a video right now. That's part of the reason I'm out here, is to do a giveaway. And so I'm working on a video to do a giveaway. And you know, if you guys want, I got my Mavic Air with me. I can pop it up in the air and do another live video. We can put it on auto mode again and see which one looks better. I'd love to get your opinion. If you guys want me to do that, please let me know. All right, here comes the Mavic. So this is all auto, so everything's sort of dark because of how bright it is in the background. You know, that would be really cool if the update to the Air had zoom, because it seems like it's digital, so why couldn't they add that? I really feel like DJI gimped a lot of things on the Mavic Pro that the Air has, and vice versa. You know, for example, the Air, what is it? It has the asteroid mode. How easy would that be for the Mavic Pro to do? We can already do that if we take the pictures and stitch it together ourselves. So why wouldn't they just let that happen? Oh, because they want people to buy the Air. Alright, so I'm just bringing it in for landing to talk to you guys for the last little bit here. Let's see if I can land it on this table by me without cutting myself. Give me a second, I'll talk to you in a minute. Coming in. I've got my bottom sensors off, it just makes it so much easier. So with the bottom sensors off, it makes it so much easier to land where I want to land and pretty much do what I want to do. I almost never have those on. It just makes things easier for me to hand catch when I'm climbing in the mountains if I need them on. I guess the only reason that I could see them really being needed would be for maybe if Return to Home kicked on and it tried to land on something that it shouldn't. But cross my fingers, I've never had to have Return to Home yet. That's Gina. Alright, so do you guys want me to do another one of these? This video has about, I don't know, well, a couple minutes, because now that I've landed, it's going to go a lot slower for the battery. But I do have the Air, and I gotta admit, I really like the construction of this guy. I think I like the construction of this one more than I like the construction of the Mavic Pro, which is a shocker. Yeah, that's my girl. So if you guys want, in a second, I will. Ooh, it's getting cold, man. When the sun goes down here, it was beautiful all day, and now my fingers are chilly. So we'll see how much longer I can do this. I do, like I said, have the Mavic Air, and if anyone's still around and wants to continue this with the Mavic Air to see how it looks in full auto, I will do that in just a second. And then I'll call it a day because I'm freezing. But let me show you the bag. You know what? Let me show you the bag. I've mentioned it a few times. This is the bag that I'm going to give away. It is for the Mavic Pro. It's not in this video that I'm giving it away, so stay tuned. It's really well made. It's got a mesh pocket with a zipper. You can fit a bunch of crap in there. It's like a soft foam that holds 2 batteries, your Mavic Pro, your charger stuff, your charging bank, and then, you know, an extra battery and whatnot in here. I never use it. Well, I'm using it today, but I never use it besides today. I use the Mavic Pro bag all the time, the one that comes with the Fly More kit. So I've just been sitting on this one forever. I've done a review on it before. If you haven't seen that review, I'll add the link in this later. But I'm going to give this away, so stay tuned for that. Yes, the Air is definitely much louder than the Pro, even with the regular propellers on. But with the quieter propellers, it's a ton louder. It's a much higher pitch. It's a much higher pitch sound. Alright guys, how many people are in this chat? Only 5. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up and turn off the Mavic Pro. I'm going to set this little guy up. It's different than the Pro. So if you have the Pro, you notice on the Pro you do the front props first. This one you do the rear props. And then you pull out the front, and then you have to remember to pull these little guys down. And that's something I sometimes forget. The gimbal guard on the Air smokes the one on the Pro. It's so easy to put on and off. Whew. Okay. Now, I guess I could start it with... No, I can't, because then I have to stop that. Alright, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm going to hit stop, and then I'm going to do a little quick fly while I have some sunlight. This will be a much shorter video because the battery doesn't last nearly as long, but I'll be right back. So if you're around and you're bored and you want to see more mountain stuff, I'm going to do some more flying, so I'll see you in just a second.